Alright. Hi guys, we're Grumpster, and this song is called Hard Feelings. I guess I'll start. It was a foggy Tuesday night, and we were playing a show at the Ivy Room, and I don't know, I felt weird that day.
So we had a gig with a band we had played with previously. They liked us, so they came back around.
Who was it again?
Action S.
Action S. Action S.
So it was like, and then they
Sorry.
had asked us to like, headline with local support, and like, so it was kind of like we were supposed to do good.
There was a decent turnout.
And there were
like people had our shirts on.
Yeah.
They came ready for something.
They got something.
So meanwhile, we're already there. We're all loaded in, and the bartender's just like, "Oh,
it's happy hour. Here's some tokens." Of course, like we're gonna use.
They give you
them.
2 drink tokens per person, which is ridiculous.
Like before
most
you
places,
play,
like
it's kind
you're
of a
lucky
trap.
if you get a drink token.
It's kind of
they
a
give
trap.
you 2, so
They want.
So we start playing. Fallon's a little drunk. You had like 5 minutes?
Well, I had a few beers, and then I was like, the bartender became my friend, and then she was like, "Do you want a mojito?" Because I was like, "Mojitos are hella good, whatever." And then she was like, "Well, do you want one? Like the other bartender probably won't make it for you, and I'll just give it to you." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take it."
So you said a few of those things, and we're up there and we start playing, and we have an instrumental intro, and Noel missed the cue to like come in, I think, on the drums. So it was like
time or something.
It was
something,
late.
yeah. You're
It
talking
was
about
late.
something.
It was late.
And Fallon
I was pissed.
was mad. That brought her to like a 70. I feel like.
Yeah, dude.
And then
Just a 70?
Right,
Yeah,
no,
I guess it
instant.
goes.
Yeah, but then, like-
It was instant rage, and I was like, "This night sucks."
yeah, partway through the second to last song that we got to play, you just stopped. Like, oh, because your thing got unplugged and you were pissed, and then you started tuning partway through. You remember that?
Okay.
I forgot because she was
I
really
don't.
out of tune after dropping her bass the first time. That's right, and then she started tuning while we're playing, and I'm just like, we need to stop the song and restart. We stop, restart, and then ooh, that was a mess. And then
I was mad, dude. I felt like, I don't know, the sky was falling for me. I was like, well, this is our oldest song, and I also didn't know where we were in the song.
Yeah.
I was lost too, but I didn't want to admit it, and I was just like, these guys.
Wow, I think that's the first time you ever admitted it.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm getting better.
I just read the text this morning. But we had Ryan McNeil up on stage because it's named after him, so he's playing with us. And he likes to do that. And at a certain point, at like a crucial part where we need the bass to be in it, where it's like the doom, it's like a bass part, and it's missing. And me and McNeil are looking at each other, and we're just like, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I was like,
I thought about improvising it, but I was like, I'm not that good, so I can't like play that part on guitar. And we're starting to play the rest of the song. There's no singing.
And I was
singing.
like, the set's over.
This is where the bass starts.
Yeah.
To sit.
I can't communicate, and I tend for short. I'm always upset for no reason. You've been moved away by my tendencies, psychopathic it may seem. I try so hard, but not try too far. I'll be better in my dreams.
Yeah, so I don't know, I was like pretty pissed. I was like, the sky's falling, like my band sucks, like these people came and they paid to get into the show.
Yeah.
And like we're blowing it. It's a disaster. So I was like, I don't know what to do. Set's over. I just want to go home, go to bed. I took my bass off, my vintage, nice, pretty, beautiful, lovely bass, and I threw them on the ground. And I was like, game over, guys. Good night. And then I stomped on him a few times.
You definitely did the music video stomp too.
Yeah, and it was like, if you've seen
video.
our music video for Kairos, and I like, I went
Do the double
balls to the
feet
wall, dude.
stomping on it.
God, I stomped on that guy so hard. And then I remember I like unplugged my bass head
Oh
only
yeah,
so that I could
remember this.
throw it.
I remember.
Wait, I don't remember that.
Yeah, no, she chucked her like above her head, like through her head.
And so I unplugged it, like, and I wasn't even gonna
I
put it away.
forgot
I just
about
took it and I was like, fuck tonight! And I like threw it, and then I stormed off. And that's honestly, like, I don't remember storming off, but Noel saw.
Stormed off on stage, and
Pushed the table.
everyone's like, me, you, and McNeil are like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go see what's up. And so if you imagine, like, the stage is here, the entrance to the bar is here, and there's like a wall. Oh yeah, you can see that.
Yeah.
There's a wall.
Like a cutout.
So, you know, we're on stage, she storms off this way, cuts around the wall for the exit, right? So I'm following her, like, you know, kind of just a little bit behind, and there's a table right here. There's definitely, like, empty glasses on it, and she just takes it down, and I'm just like, oh, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry,
All of the glasses.
yeah.
I don't remember that. I remember like
I
going
do.
outside and I was like hella pissed, and then I remember like I yelled, I said my words, I like, you know, did whatever, and then I went back towards and I was like, I have to go get my stuff and make sure it's not broken, and I heard someone like, she can't go back in there, like she's not allowed back in, like she's not dangerous but kind of, and I was like whatever, dude. Yeah, and then and then the next
Yeah.
day our friend who booked the show for, like, I went in the
Sorry.
parking lot and I was talking to my friend, and I was just like, the band is done. Like, I quit Grumpster, and like, I deleted all of our social media accounts off of my
Wait,
phone.
Oh, your phone. I was like,
No, I was done. I told all my friends, I told my family, I was like, I quit Grumpster last night.
I just told your family.
Yeah, I texted my mom and I was like, I quit Grumpster. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It was miserable. I was depressed, and I was like, this sucks. And then I grew up a little bit that day, and I hit up everyone. And I was like, let's just be friends again. This is dumb. I'm a moron. And then our friend hit us up and was like, hey, you guys aren't allowed to play Ivy Room anymore. And we were like, we deserve that.
but never mind. But now we're back.
Yeah.
But now we're back.
We've played a show since then.
Yeah. We talked a lot the next day.
Yeah.
Because she was equally, I mean, she was mad at both of us.
I did.
Which was confusing.
We've never had to lean on each other.
I had no right to be mad at anyone but myself. I'm such a beast.
Yeah, I mean, pretty accurate. So we had just talked, and I think we, you know, today's age, we just mostly communicate in group chat. So like we chatted on the side.
2018, right?
And we're just like, all right, how do you want to approach this? Whatever, da 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 da. And you know, I don't really know exactly what was said, but I think everyone had just cooled off enough to just like talk about it and just be like, all right, like let's just play this show that we have lined up and like kill it, and you know, we'll
Take
like
it from there.
yeah. Like first things first, we have a show tomorrow. Like let's just get this gig. You know, and it was awesome. Actually,
It was a really good show.
at that point,
Show was that?
because that was almost a year ago.
But everyone.
Oh my god, that was
Um,
beautiful.
Yeah, it was a really good turnout, and it was an awesome set. And at that point, it was probably the best set we played.
Yeah, one of the better ones for sure.
And we all live happily ever after.
Everything
Yeah.
happens for a
I've
reason,
never seen
y'all.
some people dance
Now
so
we're
hard
here.
to Is This Real Life?
And you know what? My friend, our band mentor, Ryan McNeil, he told me when I melted down at Ivy Room that it had to happen. And he was like, you guys are a young band. Shit needs to hit the fan before it's gonna get good. And I was like, at the time, I was just like, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. And now that I look back, I'm just like, yeah, dude, it had to happen. Because we're so solid now.
Wow. Yeah.
Best friends forever. We can cut some of this out, right?